Hey everyone, and welcome to another short video from The Quest. My name is Daryl Garrett. I'm the pastor. My wife and I are just now formulating and beginning this new work called The Quest here in Galesburg, Illinois. I've had some people ask me, why are we starting? Why do we come back to Galesburg? And I got to thinking about this, how to answer, and it seems like there's a question that a lot of us ask a lot of times. We may not verbalize it, but inwardly we're asking. And the question is simply this: what are we doing here and where are we going? What's the purpose of life? What's the meaning of life? This, in a nutshell, is kind of why I felt led to come back to Galesburg. It'd take a long story, and I won't go into it all right now, but when I did some demographics, I'll share these numbers at a later date, but they're staggeringly low percentage of people in Galesburg who profess to be religious at all, and even lower for Christian. I mean, it's less than 22% of the entire population. That's why I felt led to come back here. The definition of quest. Somebody asked me just a couple of days ago, this past Sunday actually, why the quest? The definition of quest, if you look it up, means a journey or a search to find or achieve a goal or a purpose. You think about the old days, the quests that the knights of the Round Table went on and things of that sort. Everyone in this life is on a quest of sorts, trying to find purpose, fulfillment, and meaning of life. Some in this quest, it seems like they search for money, fortune, fame, trying to find success in life. You know, and I think about how many people who have been down that journey. One of my personal friends made it quite big in the rock world, and if I said his name, many of you would know, some of you would not, but it doesn't really matter. The point is simply this: he made it, had #1 hits, had millions of albums sold, but his life was falling apart until he came back to Jesus Christ. Some seek money, some seek fame, but we've seen it over and over. How many stars, especially in the rock world, but movie stars, whatever, they make it to the top, they make a name for themselves, they have money and seemingly have it made, and then we hear of a suicide, or we hear of a drug overdose, or we hear of a emotional or mental breakdown and other things of that sort. Some seek power, some seek go into politics, some seek business power, whatever it may be. Myself, let me just share very quickly that I was on, let's just call it a crash course. Early in my life, I ran from God. I was living a life that was on a one-way ticket to hell. There's no other way to put it. Thankfully, somewhere along that road, my quest, I had a personal encounter with Jesus Christ that radically changed my life. I've never been the same ever since that point. And I know that the only true meaning and the only true purpose you're going to find in life is when you begin to surrender your life and to live your life for Jesus. For a lot of people, they don't even understand what that means. They think it's a drudgery of going to church and having to give up this or give up that. But I chose the name Quest for this purpose because Quest is an exciting encounter, an exciting journey, if you will. And that is what my goal is in this ministry that we're starting here in Galesburg, is to find people who are along their way in their quest and to help them to find a purpose, a meaning. You know, some of the studies that we're going to be doing are, does Christianity make sense? You know, I don't want to take the Bible and hit you over the head. I want to show you how it does make sense in this day and age that we're living in. Yes, the Bible still makes sense, and serving God makes sense. I want to encourage you, if you're in this Galesburg area and you're looking for meaning, give me a shout. If you look just below this video, I'm going to put my contact information and ways you could reach me. I'd love to get together with you, have a cup of coffee or a Coke or a hamburger, and just sit down and talk, get to know one another, and share with you a little bit of what I believe this meaning of life is all about. If we do this and you just choose that you're not interested, no hard feelings, we've made friends. But I'd love to meet with you, and I'd love to help you out along the way if I possibly can. If you're not in the Galesburg area, if you're watching online, maybe you don't have a church, or maybe you have a church but you're still looking for something to help, tune in on our Facebook page or my YouTube channel. Within just a few more days, I'm going to have the website up. I'm going to be doing very short videos 2 or 3 times a week that will be no more than 3 to 5 minutes at the most long. Just a word of encouragement, something to uplift you, to help you along the way. Anybody and everybody's welcome to be a part of that. On Sunday, I'm going to do a brief sermon or message. I'm going to try to keep those from 20 to 30 minutes at the most long, somewhere in that ballpark anyway. And I'd love to have you join in with me. If you'd like more information, contact me. We're looking for sponsors. We're just getting this started. If you believe, listen, I don't believe in sitting in a church house all the time waiting for people to come in. I'm going to be out on the streets. I'm going to be ministering to people. I believe in doing what Jesus did. I want to go out and encounter people, find people that are hurting, broken, lonely. I want to pray for them. I'm going to believe for the miraculous, and I'm believing that we can evangelize this world for Jesus Christ. So if you want to sponsor, get a hold of me. We'll be in touch with you and let you know things that are needed to help us along this way. I don't like being a beggar, so I'm not going to do that. But if you'd like to sow seed into something that is going to make a difference, I'm believing we're going to make a difference right here in Galesburg and Knox County. I'm going to cut it for now. God bless you. Give me a shout. We'll talk to you soon.